Hello, sweet friends. It is Lee. I'm going to be doing a lot of beautiful things in my dining and in my kitchen. Yes, we're going to be decorating today here at the house that we live. Like I said, the dining room, the kitchen. And I'm going to be working with colors today that I love. And I love these colors, so let's put them together. And I invite you to stick around and see how I pull together my dining room table and my hutch and my kitchen. And I invite you to come along with me and let's get into it. In the dining room with this small hutch. And as you can see, I've already put florals at the top. I have my two shelves and then my base. So I am going to start decorating this. I always like to start with a clean slate after the hutch has been dusted and polished and everything start fresh. That's just the way I like to work. So, okay, let's see how this turns out.
I saw the flashes in the dark, colors on the wall, bright against the monochrome, where I felt so small. I drew the curtains up, pulled away the blinds, heard a rushing wind through the windows of my mind, and I began to glow with a love divine. Shine, 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 shine in the naked light of Adonai. Shine, 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 shine in the golden gaze of the mighty eye. Oh, when I was a boy, rolled up like a cigarette, the jacket didn't fit quite yet, the leather made me sweat. Over time I shook it off, turned to face the breeze. I learned to see it all at once, God in the little things. Shine, 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 shine in the naked light of Adonai. Shine, 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 shine in the golden gaze of the mighty eye. There's a darkness in the mind, it clouds like smoke, it lingers in the corners, it slides like a ghost. There comes a light from behind, beaming up from the unknown, dancing with my shadows, illuminating everything. I can.
Two shelves done. So I'm starting on the third shelf. Come in with three more of this wisteria purple and white, which I dearly love, plates to go along the bottom.
Colors on the wall, bright against the monochrome, where I felt so small. I drew the curtains up, pulled away.
Large basket at the top that I sit on the side, and I filled it with some greenery and some lavender, which I'm working with lavender and forsythia today, and a little bit of wisteria that is in the dishes on the plate pattern. So I fluffed that up. Smaller basket that matches the one on the top, but this time I just left it just as is. I put some white filler, some forsythia, and a purple towel, and I draped that there and just let it, and I'm going to place this in the center. My white cake plate that actually says cake. I've had this cake plate for years, and I adore it. I use it many ways. I'm going to set my white cake plate right here. These two little sweet birds come in with two white pitchers. I use these over and over for various things. I'm not going to put anything in them today. I feel like I have enough florals, so I'm going to put them . They're ivory flameless candles. As you guys know, I'm a candle lover, and I'm going to set these right here. Cleaned it, polished it, and I'm going in with this runner, this green runner. Put them is just put them on the table. I keep them right here on the table because I have this fluorescent light. I have a window here. I have a sliding glass door here, and I have plenty of light. And by the way, it's raining like crazy here today, and the lighting is kind of bad, so we'll get through this though. But anyway, I've been keeping my orchids until I can get them taken care of. And I just put them in this white tray with one of these tassels that I have many of these, way too many of them, but I love them in different colors. I got these at Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to come in and I'm just going to drape this around here. I always like to add a little wreath when I'm decorating to my fridge. I just put a little suction cup, stick it to the stainless steel, and today I just added this little lavender wreath. My friends, over here in this little corner to the left of my stove, I just keep it simple with my cutting boards, a lamp, my kitchen essentials, and I'm adding to this little whitewash candle holder a little flameless candle along with my lamp just to light up this corner with a little tea towel underneath, keeping it simple so you can cook your meals. Over here on my island, starting here at this corner, first of all, I just have a large tray with two handles, and I chose the brown tray to put here today for texture. I have a whitewash vase that I love, and I have one of these tassels that I pick up at Hobby Lobby. And I went ahead and put this in here, the florals, the forsythia. I went ahead and put the forsythia, already put that in there. I'm going to be adding to the forsythia. I found these way back. They are lavender and white and pink. I found these at one of the stores and I thought I'll use them one day. So today's the day I'm going to use them. I feel like this is too much yellow, and I'm going to add these 3 stems to this vase. So aren't those gorgeous? An abundance of gorgeous blooming flowers that I just went out in my garden and picked. But they're faux. Can you imagine how they're doing with faux flowers today? They're so realistic, so realistic. And I have ordered the tulips from Amazon, those faux tulips. Oh my God, they are so real. Sometimes I have to stop and think, you know, these tulips are absolutely gorgeous. So if you haven't tried them, check Amazon. They're gorgeous. A solid lavender tea towel. And I'm going to place that right there and let it drape, kind of hang over there. This side right here, I'm going to come in with 4 little plates. And I'm going to sit them right there. And I'm going to come in with a little riser dish with some little green apples. Wouldn't be spring without little green apples in my home anyway. I'm going to set those right there. Little green apples. Always bring them out year after year. A pop of purple down in this area right here with this white vase. I'm going to add this, and I'm going to set this right down in there. So it's going to add a little bit of pop of color down in this area here. Come in with another little riser. Yellow candle. I love these candles. I have probably one in every color. I'm going to set it right on the riser. Of my forsythia needs a little color right here, and I'm going to stick the sprig of forsythia right down in here, right under there. Kind of let it come up on the lavender. I have a little sweet white bird, Hobby Lobby, and I think my little bird's going to have a nest, a little home right there sitting.